still breathing, despite everything.
Soldier. Trust me, I'll tell you all about it after we take care of the goons on my tail. Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about? Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you? I can picture you getting mixed up in some outrageous shit. Giants, beholders, Thayans, the works. Maybe once we've wrapped up the current shenanigans, we'll rest a bit and find some new heap of trouble to throw ourselves at. Yeah, let's go straight there. Whatever those fucks are getting up to, it's nothing good. Just to say, by the way, they're not really paladins. Lackeys of the Archdevil playing dress-up as paladins of Tyr. No honor among devils. You're gonna have to tell one of the others to scram if you want to make room for me.
Karlach and Will seem to have put their differences aside. I thought it was going to come to blows for a moment.
I thought we were going to see some real sparks fly between Will and Karlach. It's almost a pity things ended so amicably. Seeing those two duke it out would be fun.
Karlach's got the brawn of a warrior and the wiles of a survivor. Best of all, she speaks her mind plainly and fully. Show her due respect.
Well met.
A devil and devil hunter standing shoulder to shoulder against a common enemy. Rather poetic, I think.
Yes? Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special. I guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here while you do all the hard work. It sounds awful.
the story? Fuck yes.
Hellsfire. She's coming.
Will, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
God's damn it. Anyone but her.
Will, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark. Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless. Karlak meets the criteria, pet. Trust me on this. The point? Oh, yes. Thanks for the reminder.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms. Get used to the new form, pet. There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade. Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that. You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was. What's the story? Help me kill those paladins of Tyr, and I'll tell you. A bit of good gossip for your good help. We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. But she favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted. I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride. No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players.
Yes?
Something the matter?
Speak.
Gods damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mizora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Will was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
I'd count my lucky stars for it, but I reckon luck is on holiday. I'm only alive because my patron still has use for me. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds, but I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word. Well met. It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck, not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see? It's because you know the heart lurking under the horns. The people will see a curiosity, maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters, keep them safe, and one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again. A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to. We can have all for it, but it won't so much as chip one of her nailed claws. She'll escape to the Hells, and if we succeeded, my life would be taken in exchange. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mizora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads. We can. I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet. Well met.
How can I help? I don't suppose you've any clue where we are in relation to Waterdeep.
From this distance between Elturel and Baldur's Gate, I'd say a long way away.
It'll make getting word to my mother rather tricky. No matter. What she doesn't know can't hurt her. Not at this distance, anyway. Brisk stroll through the forest to invigorate the spirit.
I was just thinking the same thing, but less poetically.
Without so much as a stirring from our tadpoles.
A girl could get used to this. Back, beast, back!
You brought her here. We won't survive another assault. Leave us in peace, and we shall leave you in kind.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please. We just want to go home. The Archduchess will be delighted when we return with Karlach's head on a pike.
There's something in the squint of his eye. You suspect he's lying.
Enough! Enough! I'll not play pretend anymore. Karlach, you're going home in pieces if needs must. And you'll soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
Avernus was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back!
won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash. That's right, she won't. She can't. She couldn't even lay a finger!
That ought to do it. Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look? Careful, soldier. If I burn any hotter, I might explode. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close, till I've found a way to calm it down. High pain tolerance, and a dynamic duo of truly shitty bosses. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him. A weaponsmith, huh? Not sure if he's the guy, but I'd love to find out. A tune-up would do this rusty heart a world of good.
Just another crate.
So, hey, we've got this soul coin, right? Thing is, I think I can use it. My engine can, anyway. Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially wicked target. They're already lost. Better to be used in service of the good guys than a devil, don't you think? Next time we're in a nasty battle, drop one my way. You'll enjoy the results. Fuck yes! Now I just need something to sink my teeth into.
Поискать тех, кто выжил после нападения на караван. Мы обнаружили разбитую повозку. Труп поведал нам, что некто по имени Руган сбежал с сундуком и направился на север. Надо его найти. Мы нашли разгромленный караван. В записке, найденной на одном из трупов, шла речь о ценном сундуке и о ком-то с инициалами ДП. Может, при нападении кто-то уцелел.
torment.
Hear that? Someone's fighting the gnolls. We should help.
Don't be a fool, lad. Shut your mouth and keep your head down. Leave the heroics to them that don't value their own skin.
With a shock of psychic pain, the pack leader's mind clamps onto yours. You see yourself through her eyes, a pulsing red cluster of organs. Feast! No. The voice has forbidden this meat. Gnolls see your whole world as a meal. This voice is acting as a leash, but it won't hold them for long. As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority. A memory. The beast daubs the symbol of the Absolute on a cave wall in blood. Buried deep, a tadpole struggles to assert control against the ravenous chaos of her mind. You see drow and goblins restraining her, a mind flayer reaching out. And then the voice, bringing order. Eating this meat was forbidden, but it would lead her to a feast.
By the gods, you're a sweet sight. Are any of my crew still alive out there? This whole journey's been one grim sight after another. Gnolls, goblins, drow.
Risen Road's more dangerous than ever. You're the first friendly face we've seen since Eltergard. We're bound for Baldur's Gate. Got some cargo to deliver. But we've a stop to make along the way. Trinkets for some rich tosser in Baldur's Gate. He gets his shiny baubles. We get a handful of Tarenths.
Tarenths are the currency of the Zentarim, a network of merchants and mercenaries with few scruples.
Listen, I'm indebted to you, and that's why I'm giving you a chance to walk away before you get yourself killed. You made short work of the Gnolls. Reckon you'd make shorter work of me and the boy. But we're not merchants, we're Zahentarim agents. Steal from us and you'll have a price on your head. If there are valuable goods on the move, the Black Company's always involved. We're the grease that keeps the wheels of commerce turning. And we don't take kindly to people who meddle in our business. This is the point when a clever lad like you accepts my gratitude and walks away. Fine. No need for more violence. I'll tell my associates everything was lost in the ambush. The chest's all yours. Damn thing's sealed tighter than a duke's purse strings. So there's no point in trying to open it. And no hard feelings, you hear? I'd have done the same if I were you. Business at the end of a blade is still business. Ruthless bastard like you could make a name for yourself in the Zentarim. Make sure to drop by our hideout. passphrase at the door is little serpent, long shadow. I'll tell my associates to expect you.
Груз наш. Надо забрать его, пока можем, и решить, что с ним делать дальше.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Плавающая в мутной слизи живая личинка, похожа на какого-то мерзкого сородича слизня, только раздутого и отвратительно гладкого от остатков мозговой жидкости. Исследовать способности, полученные от паразитов. Мы нашли особого паразита, такого же, как наш. Нас притянул его потенциал. Мы использовали способность паразита влиять на то, что нас окружает. Как далеко простирается его сила?
Symbol in the blood. What does it mean? Defender of the people.
Массивная рукоять и широкое лезвие создают впечатление громоздкого, медленного оружия. Однако оно способно рассекать воздух со скоростью дуэльной сабли.
No one's stopped me yet.
Come on, let's go.
Never a dull moment. Another step forward.
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
Мы взломали печать на сундуке. Теперь нет смысла возвращать его владельцу, он достанется нам. В этот флакон можно ловить и друзей, и врагов, попутно превратив первых во вторых. От этого клыка несет гниющей плотью и смертью. Видно, что за свою жизнь его хозяин загнал не одну жертву.
Looks empty.
Well, lad, it's our lucky day after all. You're lucky. The rest of our crew's off.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Well, lad, it's our lucky day after all. I don't feel lucky. The rest of our crew's half digested, and you're still alive. That's lucky.
Эти плотно облегающие руку перчатки не дают сжать ее в кулак, словно бы намекая, что никогда не поздно подать противнику руку.
Don't be shy.
I don't feel lucky. The rest of our crew's half digested, and you're still alive. That's lucky.
Looks empty.
Don't waste a step.
I'll be glad when we're out of this bloody cave.
I don't feel lucky. The rest of our crew's half digested.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
making me sweat.
Keeping pace.
What's on your mind? I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be in the camp then, idling away the hours. What the hell, catch a break?
Will it, Charlotte?
Stay after all. The rest of our crew's off digested, and you're still alive. That's lucky.
We're onward.
Amigos animales.
Sure, why not?
Hope you're keeping well, friend. I didn't introduce myself before. You can call me Scratch.
Master. Friend. I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.
At least things have stayed interesting. These boots have seen everything.
Karlach's temper is a sight to behold. She'll need to be careful. That rage will burn her right out. Something the matter?
All right. Some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble. saw you training those children. You were so gentle. That's not how I was taught.
Cruel words strengthen neither heads nor hearts, Shadowheart.
I wouldn't quite say that. I learned a lesson, after all.
And came to resent your tutor, I bet. I taught them to fight, not to hate.
You don't mind if I don't ask to see it?
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not going to...
There's no time to waste.
Let's get going.
Need anything else?
Эта кольчуга прячется под слоем добротной ткани, обеспечивая владельцу защиту и позволяя при этом не сильно выделяться в высшем свете.
Need anything else? Of course.
Этот качественный чешуйчатый доспех предоставляет отличную защиту своему владельцу. Простая выделанная козья шкура, зачарованная бродячей друидкой, что даровало благословение пастуху, спасшему ее из таинственного лабиринта из сивых изгородей где-то на северо-западе. Этот ладно скроенный кожаный доспех простеган геометрически правильными узорами.
Time to press ahead. All right, time to skulk about. Not up for trading today, I'm afraid. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
No more trouble. Yet.
Need anything else? Of course, but please, remember, you're not the only one in need. So
Can't risk being in open view. To choose.
Need anything else? Of course, but please, remember, you're so...
Have to keep going. I'll have to burn them.
Where did I put that old bucket?
I thought I sensed an inferno around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallogized demono valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help. I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Ernest. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
Hey, soldier. I think we picked up some of that infernal iron already. What say you? Should I give it to him? Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience. Give me just a moment. And I think... There. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
That feels... good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less... changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Find me again in Baldur's Gate. If I'm worth my salt, I'll have figured something out by then. Take care, Karlak. And hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. Pocket any infernal iron you find along the way,
What I wouldn't do for better tools.
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful. Sooner rather than later would be good. I feel like I'm burning serious fuel. Oh, fuck yes. I'm ready to burn all night. Speaking of, I could eat a giant badger. Is it almost time for dinner?
Let's see what you're hiding.
What to bring?
Just out of view. Breathe deep and move.
I'd die if I met...
I need some time alone.
I'll never get the smell out of my clothes. I'll have to burn them.
These goblins aren't exactly house-proud as occupiers go.
Wouldn't blame the gobs. Place looks like it's been abandoned a good while. But hey, maybe we can scare up a few dusty bottles of wine somewheres.
I like your way of thinking. Split any takings we find?
Sister, you've got a deal.
That's curious.
Something the matter?
Этот незатейливый рецепт помог мне многое пережить. Без чешуи моя кожа саднит и рвется от малейшего прикосновения. Зелье так и не смогло исцелить меня полностью, но каждая его капля облегчала страдания. Надеюсь, оно поможет и тебе, читатель. Оставшуюся часть страницы кто-то исписал повторяющимися фразами. «Ну почему всегда зелье исцеления? Это бгоклятая бгемитивная дегевня, и даже когда-нибудь я убью этого шелудивого учителя». К счастью, сам рецепт еще можно разобрать. Рецепт 1: зелье исцеления, необходимые экстракты. Соли зонтика воровского, суспензия тростника, метод: перемешай суспензию так, чтобы образовалась воронка. Осторожно веди соли. Продолжай перемешивать, пока соли не растворятся и раствор не приобретет красный оттенок. И не забывай, если алхимик ответ не найдет, правило 3 на помощь придет. 1 продукт 3 раза взят, искомый даст тебе экстракт. Пациент Сэмпсон, род занятий, кузнец, диагноз подагра, примечание. С появлением новой ученицы Сэмпсон совсем обленился. Прописал ему настойку осеннего шафрана и рекомендовал воздержаться от красного мяса и эля. Пациент Бронли, род занятий, бондарь, диагноз. Длинная деревянная заноза в ладони, примечание. Заноза удалена. Рана промыта, обработана бальзамом и перевязана. Пациент. Тимик, род занятий. Нет. Ребенок. Диагноз. Проглотил пробку от бутылки. Примечание. Тяжесть в желудке и закупорка отсутствуют. Видимо, пробка выйдет сама, не причинив вреда. Отроку сделано строгое внушение. Пациент. Дида, род занятий. Подмастерье кузнеца. Диагноз. Небольшие ожоги на лице и руках. Примечание. Юная ученица кузнеца снова в ожогах. Ожоги обработаны как обычно. Рекомендовано умерить пыл, пока не покалечилась.
Something the matter?
I'm spent. I should unwind in camp.
That put the wind back in my sails.
Something the matter?
Шестой день Найтала, 1371 год, я не молюсь богам, но по счастливому стечению обстоятельств в этой деревне нас с учеником считают простыми целителями. Мои татуировки не видны, красное одеяние спрятано, лаборатория надежно защищена. С момента прибытия я не слышал слова «тхай», и лишь мой ученик знает, что я Илин тот. Здесь неподходящие условия для моих исследований, но после такого бегства я больше не вернусь домой. Меня бы там как минимум убили. Работа здесь несложная, она позволяет мне продолжать исследования по ночам, но дело движется медленно. Реанимировать легко, но как вернуть жизнь? Этот результат от меня все время ускользает. В фолианте содержится вся необходимая магия, но она сопротивляется мне на каждом шагу. И ученик тоже. По крайней мере, фамильяр позволяет мне легко избавляться от трупов, не вызывая подозрений. На это потребуется время. Найдут ли меня зулкиры до того, как я ее верну? Не знаю. Но если они придут за мной, то им придется сразиться с моими оживленными стражами. Хозяин погреба, похоже, был не просто лекарем, а еще и некромантом. И все его помыслы занимала некая книга. Колдовства покровитель Азут награждает учение и труд. Вашу тягу к познаниям превратит в заклинание, пока мистру сомнения грызут. Бэйн, владыка раздоров и страха, правит плетью и дыбой, и плахой. Возвышает тиранов и огромные страны превращает в пустыни из праха. Злая ведьма по кличке Бешаба, отвратительно мерзкая баба. Не подмажешь молитвой, выйдешь голый на битву. И замерзнешь, врагам на забаву.
Time to push my luck again.
Can't afford to let up.
I'm done. I can't wait to sleep. looks empty.
I do not know this name. If you are known to my master, step forward and declare yourself an ally.
There is a pause as those glass eyes take you in. Then
A well-guarded laboratory. What were they hiding down here?
Светящиеся камни, которые мерцают во тьме. Некоторые путешественники идут на огоньки, надеясь прийти к дружескому костру. Эти кристаллы находят там, где страна фей соприкасается с материальным планом. Они теплые на ощупь, словно нагрелись в лучах вечно заходящего солнца страны фей. Такие кристаллы растут в извилистых мутных реках подземья. Их часто добывают глубинные гномы, хотя они и считают их менее ценными, чем рубины. Страницы этой книги заполнены наблюдениями за путешественниками и жителями деревни. Вы переходите к последним страницам. 26 Элиазиса. Оливер Синге, купец, прибывает в лунную гавань. Отбывает на следующий день. Калишит. 7 Элейнта. Незнакомец, имя неизвестно, проездом. Нитхайц. Расшемён. 14-го Марпинота. Проходят 3 человека в черных доспехах. Нитхайцы. 2 Уктара. Хакет, мастеровой, проездом. Нитхайц. 30 Уктара. Набег. Солдаты в черных доспехах. Небольшие повреждения. Нитхайцы, но опасные. 14 Найтала. Ключ-самоцвет книги пропал. Приказал фамильяру присматривать за учеником. 14 Найтала. Синги проездом. Не останавливается. 15 Найтала. Фамильяр сообщает, что ученик пропал у колодца. Будем наблюдать. 18 Найтала. Набег. Те же солдаты, что и раньше. Захватили горожан. 20 Найтала. Дым на горизонте. Набег? Вы перелистываете страницы, заполненные странными зарисовками и алхимическими формулами. Кое-где текст простой, кое-где это руны и письмена, которые вы едва можете разобрать. Здесь есть указания по трансмутации металлов и чертежи боевого оружия, но в большей степени книга посвящена воскрешению мертвой плоти.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
A trap. Watch it.
В эти крепкие наручи вделаны изящные витки позолоченного магического железа.
Sharp as ever.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
No time to dally.
Don't burn yourself.
My face protects me.
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
Something the matter?
Very well.
Something the matter?
Возвращение к жизни – неудача. Смерть наступила слишком давно, тело разложилось. Реанимация – неудача. Мертвец вернулся упырем. Пришлось убивать снова. Разговор с мертвым – неудача. Ответы бессмысленные. Клон – неудача. Нужна живая ткань. Реанимация плюс клон – неудача. Пришлось убить обоих упырей. Воскрешение – неудача. Но почему? Магическое проклятие? Истинное воскрешение. Я исчерпал все свои знания и ресурсы. Книга предлагает мне помощь. Посмею ли я принять ее?
Be cautious.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in.
Curious. Why don't you take a closer look? I'll observe from back here.
Please don't open the creepy book.
We surely shouldn't leave such a threat out, where anyone could stumble across it.
The book's pull is irresistible. You feel changed, bettered for having opened it. Suddenly you are capable of anything. Felling mountains, darkening suns, conversing with the dead. Glyphs shift gently before your eyes. Words slip into your mind, onto your lips, forming words you don't understand. And something is trying to reply. The symbols dart beneath your eyes, warping and twisting. Your head throbs, but you almost understand. The world around you is gone. You can only see those glyphs, only hear those voices. You feel claws moving in the shadows. They pull at you, dragging you closer. The glyphs scream, branding your mind with strange runes. You see time rewritten, fate undone, your future thrumming with power. The book snaps closed. You've seen too much. What profane knowledge is now seared inside of you you should never have known.